Elevator action! Might say action. Anyway, let's head off to the safe room to put some stuff away. By the way, folks, if I sound weird, blame the fact that my previous headset is trashed.
Well, it was bound to happen sometime.
The thing is, it happened totally by accident. So yeah, pretty much that means that that's why my voice is gonna sound a little off compared to how it was back in my other videos. So yeah, this will be a temporary solution until I can actually get a much better headset down the line. At least I hope I can get a better headset. Who knows? Anyway, coming up, we're gonna need the combat knife. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna have the Magnum and the custom handgun on hand. But I'm definitely gonna save.
Oh?
Because we're about to have a boss fight.
Yay!
Yay, something relevant!
Oh my god! Call the National Guard! Stop the fucking presses!
How? We're currently in Antarctica. We're kind of cut off from the rest of the world.
So... no different than being in Mexico, then.
I guess that.
Or North Korea.
I suppose.
Please be sure not to plan your vacation in North Korea, holding self for execution.
And that being said, let's move on before we get in trouble.
No returns.
Here we are again with the facsimile of the main hall, and yep.
Dad.
Yep, this is where we got insert jewels.
This actually does kind of sound like a similar remix to the mansion theme from the original Resident Evil.
I guess.
It kind of carries a few similar notes.
Oh yeah, there's also there's also a green orb or two we gotta grab out here.
So I guess the song Deja Vu is not really all that apt.
Anyway, here we are.
Herbs.
Yep. Alright then, so let's explore this room. Oh, by the way, there's actually a combat knife up there.
Really?
Yeah, ooh, what's this? Claire! Well, this is why we need a combat knife in our inventory. What better way to cut her out, huh?
Yuck.
Ew.
Claire.
Fortunately, she's still alive. And what's more important, finally, brother and sister reunite.
Chris! I missed you so much.
I know. But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
Who's Steve?
He's a boy who escaped from that island with me. But then a monster attacked us and we got separated.
So that means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
Well, better go find him. Oh, great. The crazy bitch.
It's Alexia!
Alexia? There really is an
Yep,
Alexia?
you're staring right at her.
It is
Oh my god, that
time,
voice.
genetically inferior siblings.
After her! She might know where Steve is.
Let's go.
Well, the Redfields give chase. Uh-oh. But the tentacle says no.
Denied.
Well, even the tentacle knows to actually avoid having two characters partnered up. Imagine that.
Besides, we wouldn't know how to program that in. God damn it.
And yet you were whining about how we should have had a second character to control anyway.
Yeah, but
Chris!
they did have an idea for it back on the N64, and then it turned into a GameCube game.
Oh.
Just go. I'll be fine.
But Chris!
Then
Got to save Steve.
it turned into a Wii game.
Anyway.
And then it turned into a PS3, 360, Xbox One, PS4, and PC, and Steam. Blah, 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 blah.
Moving on. Yep. It's time for one last foray as Claire.
It'll be short. It'll be brief.
And it's, well, it's not going to end well. I'm going to say that right here and now.
Concerning that scream that we just heard, was definitely Steve.
Mm-hmm. So, oh, there's something behind here. There's obviously something. Yeah, there's something behind the bookshelf. Oh yes, very sure to open up that Veronica case and hit shotguns because. Ooh.
What's behind here?
Yeah, hooks. Just like in the first game. Except much better rewards. Grenades! Yep, there's flame rounds and your standard grenades.
Can't really say no to that.
Yep. By the way, you know those disc rate areas I mentioned? What actually happened during a boss fight? And the flow got interrupted. There you go.
That's...
Yeah, I was like fuming. And speaking of fuming, I almost fumed at what's about to happen in a few minutes. You'll see. Magnum rounds, yay!
Woot!
Okay, let's put them away, and yeah, I might want to grab a few extra health. I want to put my green and red mixtures away for now. There we go. Just in case. Because once we're done as Claire in this section, it's all Chris. And which means, if she has anything on her, when we switch back to Chris, it's lost forever. So give her only minor armaments. Alright then. Let's go. Whoa! Better take care of this thing so that Chris doesn't have to. And then... Ah!
That's a variation on the...
On what?
On the dogs popping out.
Ah. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, beneath that thing down there is actually some grenade rounds. We'll grab them later. Oh, we're in a small prison area. What's up here is perhaps the worst puzzle in the game. And by worst, I mean it's a puzzle that can kill you.
Oh, joy!
A security file. Ooh, a self-destruct device.
What?
Yeah, this is well, as a safety precaution. Oh, and of course, all door locks will be released to provide easy access to escape routes. By using the elevator directly connected to the hangar, one should be able to escape in a lab easily. And of course, the password is Veronica. Well, nice to know, Alex. Thanks. What's not nice to know is the fact that, again, this trap could kill you. Yeah. You see this thing right here? We gotta break it to get the security card that's inside. The only way to break it is to use that thing up there. But if you mistime it, you go squash. Yeah. This is the worst puzzle in the game because, look, that's why.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta do this.
Back the fuck away!
And then quickly grab it. And then...
Back the fuck away!
Now the puzzle resets.
Oh, it's done?
Yep. Yep, we got a security card. A card used to release the security lock. Alright then.
That's...
Yeah, the crystal was so thick that we had to smash it. With that. Yeah,
that was just...
Yeah, that was just... Yeah, imagine trying to do that puzzle on like a no save run. With your only save being the midway save between discs 1 and 2.
Ick.
Imagine how I felt when I barely managed to pull that off when I did my long play of this game a few years back.
Ick. Ick. Ick.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
It's horrible.
Speaking of ick, we're locked in. Oh. Well, there's Steve.
Steve?
Oh. Claire.
Well, at least he's alive.
No, I can't do it. Who did this to you?
That crazy woman told me she was gonna perform
Oh,
the same
no.
experiment on me that she did on her own father. She's completely insane.
In short, we're too late.
What's wrong?
Claire! Can't breathe. Claire!
There's nothing she can do. All she can do is watch as he transforms into a monster. Ugh.
Now, tip of advice for anyone?
Run the fuck away! Because you can't even scratch him!
Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck,
Yeah.
fuck, fuck.
Yeah, he just took that axe like it was nothing. Yeah.
He's like a super hunter.
Yeah, but run away! Run! Ah! By the way, 2 hits, you die. Yeah. And ooh, barely. But yeah, she's locked in. She has no way of escape. So all she can do is just wait until the inevitable happens. Whoa! At this point, she's completely helpless. Although there's one thing Alexia didn't count on. The fact that Steve was able to resist and regain his sanity. In just the nick of time. Unfortunately for Claire, that wound is fatal. As such, there's nothing Claire can do to save him. He's already dead. If the events of Raccoon City didn't break her, this will.
You're warm.
Steve, you've got to hang in there, okay? My brother's come to save us. We're getting out of here.
Your brother kept his promise. I'm sorry, I cannot.
What? What are you saying?
I'm glad that I met you. I love you. Claire.
Steve? Steve? Steve?
He's gone.
And he was only 17. He went out too soon. Farewell, Steve Burnside. You died as you lived. Her knight in shining armor. To the bitter end. Meanwhile, in the front hall...
At last,
Wesker.
I found you, Alexia. Come with me.
You're responsible for the creation of the T. Veronica virus. And now the only existing sample is in your body.
I want it. Now.
You want it? You are not worthy of its power!
Well, you want it, Wesker? Well, she'll give it to you. Personally. Flame on! At this point, she just abandons her humanity. Or what was left of it.
That was ain't to begin with.
And just that transformation alone is enough to make him go, what?
The fuck?
And by the way, in the original Code Veronica, this scene is different. In the original Code Veronica, Wesker gets really taken aback and just outright flees. But here, incomplete,
You're coming with me.
he puts up a fight. Whoop! Boof! Oddly enough, Alexia is perhaps one of the few beings that could take Wesker in a fair fight.
Chris! Wesker.
And whoop! Nope. I actually like this rather mocking line from Wesker here.
Chris, since you're one of my best men, I'll let you handle this.
And he runs. Chris does the same, but... Uh-oh, whoop!
Rejected!
Now, whatever you do, don't let her touch you! If she does, you die.
Game over.
Yep. By the way, it was during this fight I had a disc reader, by the way, when I was trying to get out of the menu. Yeah. It was during this fight.
Whew.
Well, dead and fast. 6 magnum shots. And with that, we have Alexia's jewel right here.
Alright. I got the magnum right here. You know what? Just to be on the safe side.
But then again, that's only if you were a pragmatist.
I would shot her again in the head and repeatedly done until there was nothing left but mesh.
But then again, that would be wasting ammo. We gotta save it for the final fight because you know the case with final bosses in these kind of games.
Or the fact this is based off a T should just regenerate anyway.
And besides, in these kind of games, the boss usually has to go one-winged angel.
You have to say the trope by name, don't you?
Yes.
No, the thing is, there always has to be a final form. We cannot...
We can't escape it. We can't escape this inevitability.
It is inevitable, Mr.
Well, of course.
Redfield, that you have to have a final boss fight.
But yeah, just the fact that Steve's death alone was enough to completely break her. Claire, I mean.
Yeah.
The thing is, normally she'd be so strong and able to actually hold her own, but in regards to that, no. And people wonder why eventually she decides to quit fighting bioweapons altogether. Yeah, I'll say that pretty much right now. Claire more or less becomes more or less a non-combatant for the most part. In the future,
I would say that she'd rather take a more proactive role.
yeah, that's more or less what I'm trying to say. a more proactive role and just kind of not fighting on the front lines, so to speak.
Not if she can help it, anyway.
Because she would rather try to save lives than take them. Sterile room key. By the way, that will lock the door in the main hall.
This will be tested throughout the franchise.
The master of the Astro family, Veronica. Alright then.
In a movie or in a game or two.
Yeah. Anyway. By the way, in here was, I believe, another discrete error. Seriously? And also, the last file of the game.
Hurrah!
Code Veronica report. Yeah, Cabrera, Alexander was a geneticist. So, yeesh. Oh boy. And thus led to the birth of Alfred and Alexia.
Oh.
More or less, Alexia herself became, I guess you could say, Veronica reborn. Considering that they were born directly from Veronica's genes.
This seems very much familiar.
To, Unicorn Gundam, was it?
No. Actually,
No?
Gundam Seed.
Oh, Gundam Seed, okay. I knew it was, you're mentioning something like that in one of the Gundam series.
Yeah, this is how Kira Yamato was born. And those failures before him that were made prior to his birth, including clones of the first coordinator, to failed ones that were cast aside like trash. And considering that he was a super coordinator, having none of the weaknesses, none of the problems of the normal coordinators, to say that he never should have existed is kind of a harsh truth.
So, yeah, just the fact that Alexia herself is pretty much Veronica reborn.
In short, she is Mary Sue incarnate.
Well, more along the
in
lines...
her head.
Well, the thing is, if Alexia was like this, imagine what Veronica would have been like when she was alive. She would have probably been just like Alexia. Thing is, we don't know for sure. That's perhaps the scary thing. It's let your imagination run wild. Alright then. Yep, from here on out, we're just playing as Chris. Because, frankly, Claire's locked in that room and there's nothing she can do to get out of it.
And we can't do much at this time either, for her situation anyway.
Yep, well, there is something we can do, but we're gonna need a security card that she has. Guys, remember what that file said? Which is also the case with most things, with most Umbrella facilities. If you manage to activate the self-destruct, you'll be able to trigger a facility-wide evacuation process. All doors will come unlocked to help expedite it.
Which I have to agree actually makes complete and utter sense.
I mean, seriously, you want the fastest route possible away from an explosion.
Yeah, that would suck if, like, the fire exit door just locks itself and you're like, ah, fuck!
Yeah. Yeah, I want to save my full recovery items for the final fight against Alexia. Alright. Anything else in here? Oh, there's shotgun shells here. But I don't need them right now. By the way, if you go back to that prison area, that's when Claire will give you the security file, and that's when the music for the entire area will change.
Ah.
But I'm gonna save that last item for for the end game. Because it wouldn't make much sense for, I guess you could say, the escape theme to be playing while we're still hunting down key items. It just wouldn't make sense.
Then again, Code Veronica.
Of course. But seriously, the game is just begging you to try to make sense of everything, only to realize it's futile.
There is no sense.
Of course not.
Abandon all hope, all ye who enter here.
We had hope? Since when?
Reality, when it comes to this series, we never had any hope to begin with.
No, well, of course not, considering even from the outset, it was nothing but tragedy. For both the victims and the survivors.
I guess you could say that Steve's death was a parting shot at tragedy.
Yeah, just to ensure that we would not have a happy ending.
On top of a bunch of other things that happen here.
I mean, seriously, there is a reason. That is one of the reasons why this game has one of the darkest stories. The fact that a character death actually manages to shake the nerves of an already existing character to the core.
That's for sure.
Anyway, yep. You're probably wondering, why did we turn off the power? Well, you remember that Tiger statue? Ah. Yeah, as you can tell, there was another discrete error.
That was way too quick, but at the same time...
I think I had to edit that out.
Yeah, so that was probably for the best.
Yeah, it's just an example of how frustrated I was with this situation I was given. So yeah, the tiger statue. We turned off the power so that we could actually take both jewels.
And then turn it on?
Nope. Instead, we gotta go upstairs.
Okay.
Anyway.
Doing the wounded man's run, as it were.
Well, then again, I'm not at critical health yet, so I don't need to waste the health item yet. Oh, well. Probably now.
Never mind.
Probably now. Yeah, now I can just waste my grenades. We're pretty much at the final stretch anyway. What?
Burn, fuckers, burn!
They aren't flame rounds, but yeah, they're still burning somewhat.
Oh, what?
Wait.
They're explosive? They go boom?
Wait, that door. What? 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 It's official, the game is phoning it in. I mean, reusing key items is one thing. But why would they resort to reusing puzzles? Why? Because they're desperate to fit in as much playtime as possible.
And the fact they want you to hear that funny tune.
It's not funny anymore. Never was, really. Hey, wait, we take that. There we go. Back to the secret door.
We're going past the lady's bum.
Anyway, here we go. Do do boom 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 boom.
You're singing off key. Ow!
Screw you.
That was actually a reference, not so much you.
Good, because I rarely sing off key. At least I'm better at it than you are.
I don't admit to myself being a great choir person or anything like that.
Yeah, but you keep on...
I know I'm shit.
Yeah. Anyway, reader. Oh, this room looks familiar.
Yeah.
From the whole movie.
Oh god, you're right.
Yep.
Oh god. Oh.
And of course, what do we find in here? The gold dragonfly object.
Inside what I can only assume is...
well...
pig slop.
I don't know, but anyway, the gold dragonfly.
Either that or Alexia was trying some impromptu cooking with her extreme genius, and
Then
botched
again,
it.
it was also what the dragonfly without its wings was dropped into in the whole movie.
Oh?
Yeah, you know, to be eaten by the ants.
Oh, yeah.
Alright then, that is the last time we have to hear that music box. In this game. Yeah, in this game. There's still Darkside Chronicles.
I'm gonna be Resident Evil, man.
And there was another one. Dude, what do you expect? It's right. Actually, I'll tell you what it was when it keeps flickering. It's actually due to, you know, Vegas, you know, being an hour, not out, being a little millisecond slow or fast.
Yeah.
To the point where trying to stitch them together is frustrating. Anyway, hey, bowgun
With explosives.
the remaining 20 arrows. So yeah, discrete errors. Yeah, just I hate them. There we go. Grab 3 because the final boss fight will poison you as well as hurt you. So you have grinding magnum and some machine guns too.
Huh.
Let's see.
In the name of Steve.
Yep, we'll use those submachine guns, and we'll use them to avenge him. But first off, we need to get to a save room, or at least a typewriter.
To the typewriter, Batman.
Actually, there's a typewriter nearby. It was where we got a stereo room key. So yeah, we're definitely at the final stretch now. There's pretty much nothing left stopping us from getting to the final fight.
Except Alexia.
Yep. Well, then again, Alexia is the final fight. Alright then, here's some big ribbons. And let's save, and we will see you guys in part 12.
For the final part of Resident Evil Code Veronica X.
See you then, folks, for the final fight with Alexia, as well as a revised ending. You'll see what I mean by that.